36 right now, and we didn't cover any trees last night. It didn't get down to too close to freezing. So hopefully we're good. And everybody's here this morning. I got the Pet Morris on the head, and Stripe is stocking Tux in his food. Don't do it, Stripe. Don't do it. Hey, buddy. Hi. You eat the good stuff. Eat the good stuff before the dry chow, okay? Good morning, Gray and Panther. Panther's boo-boos are healing nicely. You're not gonna eat? Come on, bud. Come on and eat. Hey, Tux. Hey, good boy. It's just cute how he stretched his legs out. Dawn's been out here making Ruby look pretty again, haven't ya? Been making Ruby look pretty again?
Yeah, I'll tell you. That pollen is really...
And all I'm doing is driving down the road. It's not like I've really been parked anywhere for any amount of time. A little bit last night at Kohl's, I guess, but not really. Oh, good morning, Ruby. So 22.8.2 went on last night. Vehicle preconditioning. It says it'll stay on for 30 minutes after the door is open. So if you're loading and unloading, it stays preconditioning. Active phone calls will now be displayed in the status bar at the top of the touchscreen. You can answer, hang up, or swap calls from the card anytime. I guess they're going to call that display a card. Swipe up to dismiss and tap phone icon on the status bar to display again. New language support. Czechoslovakian. And boombox. What's on boombox? Yeah, only while parked. Well, we knew that was coming. And I guess that's it. There was a save dash cam clips user interface. Has to do with the icons down in the status bar. Yeah, you can add it. So, okay. I think it's supposed to be partly cloudy again today. Certainly not looking totally one way or the other right now. I just wanted to say that I had this small hope that after Ruby put on the next software update that the scroll wheels would magically start working again. You know, the little bit of holding on to it. Little bit of holding on to the fact that it might have been a software problem instead of a hardware problem, but nope, the scroll wheels are not working this morning even though we put on a software update. So I don't know, but the dump truck ran over something back there and it kind of came at Ruby. Nothing too serious. It wasn't a rock ting, it was more like I don't know, dirt or asphalt or something. Anyway, I was trying to get around him. That was really great that he decided to get in the left lane. I love it when I'm behind dump trucks first thing in the morning. It really makes my drive in. Yeah, like I said, it was asphalt, so he has not properly cleaned the back of his truck, and he dropped stuff off the back of it. Got it covered, got mud flaps on, mud guards on, but got stuff on the back that he didn't bother to take a brush to before he went down the road. Well, at least it wasn't rocks. Well, the sun's a big red fireball off to the east, off to the right, but there really wasn't any sunrise pretty color to speak of this morning. No purples and pinks mixed in. I'm just doing my stretch after dropping Johnny off, and I mean, I really didn't figure there was any damage on Ruby. It just was loud. Most of it probably went under the car. I don't see any issues. So on the agenda today is to go pick up my older son. It's our monthly shop, Starbucks, Guardian Angel, go have lunch while Johnny's at school day. Go see the cats at the house, that kind of thing. So won't be walking this morning, probably walk after school this afternoon. It's 39 out there and the sun is out, so It should be supposed to be a little warmer today, a little nicer today. And that severe weather coming across the country, although there'll be a chance here tomorrow, is not supposed to be as intense by the time it reaches us, which seems to be the case recently. So that would be good. But yeah, that's what's on tap for today. So I don't know what's going on, but that nice sunshine we had, it is out of here. It's up to 47 though, and I just looked at the radar, and you would think it's going to rain any minute, but there's no rain on the radar. So I don't know what's going on, but the pretty sunshine, it has gone behind the clouds again. Come on, Tux. Come on, buddy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, were you up on the front yard visiting Gray? Front porch? Come on, bud. Yeah, I heard that over there too, buddy. It was a pine cone fell, I think. So one of the things I wanted to try this year was to use this egg blower. I want to try to get the stuff out of the egg before I put the silk ties around it this year, or decorate it in some other way. So I'm sure this is going to be really funny, but I'm going to give it a try. There's a picture of how that thing is supposed to work. Now, I did one when I was a kid. We poked the hole with the toothpick on both ends, and we shook it forever, and we blew on the egg, and it took like an hour. So I don't have high hopes here, but I am going to give it a try. I can't hardly get it. A little bit came out, but I can't hardly get. I'm having trouble, and I even put a hole on both sides, and it's really like, well, I mean, I put some real effort in it here, and it's like not doing a darn thing. I'm gonna, I mean, I think I can probably get it, but it'd be like you would not do more than one of these at a time, because it's really gonna wear me out. I probably break it before I get it good enough, right? It's starting to come better now. I shook it some, but I couldn't do more than one of these at a time. I'm wore out. Yeah, so I had ordered this last year, and I do remember that the nice lady that recommended this product, and including the egg blower, the website and everything was Ukrainian. So a nice little support. Kiska. I'm sorry, the lady that did the YouTube video, she could say it properly, but I haven't obviously painted here. But what I did was I wrapped my silk tie with tape instead of rubber bands, and I put it in my Ash Dash egg cooker and steamed it. And when I take it off, I'm hoping the silk tie will have transferred to the egg, and then this way I won't have any rotting eggs this year. I'll just have all of these nice emptied out eggs. I got a second one emptied out, and that is definitely all I can do today. That wore me out. I wonder if I'm thinking Don's air compressor. All right, did I get any color transfer? I pulled the tape off. I just used transparent gift wrap style tape. Was it hot enough? Did it transfer? The moment of truth, please have transferred. I am trying to get it off of here now. You're going to help me. Thank you. Well, the answer is yes, but not as good as I had hoped. And I think the reason why is it wasn't quite tight, maybe tight enough up against the egg. So I'm going to have to rethink my my technique. Either that or this fabric didn't do good, because this fabric, I don't know. So, but that's, I mean, that's done. I could dip it now in another color or whatever. I mean, that part right there, if it had all turned out that good, I would be really happy with it. So I think the problem was not enough contact. So, maybe I need to wet the tie down and then wrap with the tape, or I need to try rubber bands. But what I'm trying to say is I think it's going to work. I just got to perfect my technique. And it's time to go shop at Guardian Angel, so we're not going to do another one today. The other one that I've already hollowed out, I might try this afternoon. All right, instead of ending on a partial success, we decided to do one more, and I've rubber banded it up instead of taping. Let's see how it goes. All right, here's the moment of truth. I think it's smushed up against the egg better with the rubber bands, and I also think that the silk tie got more steam, got more wet. I still didn't wet it. Maybe I should have wet it. I might try one more time if this still is not good with wetting the tie. Wetting the egg once I get the rubber bands on it before I put it in there. I actually forgot, or I might would have already done that. I'm trying not to break it because without the fluid in there, you know, it's a little more fragile than normal. But I am trying to get these off so we can see. I know we're excited to see if it's transferred or not. I tried a different tie too, just in case the fabric. It has to be a silk tie. I get all of these at Guardian Angel for $1. Collect them throughout the year when I see really cool ones to do. And all right, here we go. There's one more down in here. Please have transferred this time better. Please, 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 please. All right. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Although I think wet. I think wet. Yeah, so now we've got the two. I definitely like the color on that one better. But you know, now that this is on here, I could put it in a very pale vinegar, you know, your standard egg mix. So I don't love either one of these, but we're learning, right? The rubber band did better, and maybe wetting it, or I just try putting one of them down in a pot of boiling water like I usually do. But still pretty darn cool. They don't weigh anything. It's kind of neat. Well, there is a bin of Legos here. At least some of it's Legos. That's Mega Block. Probably gonna get it. It's not marked up very high, but there is some Mega Block stuff in there too. If it's mostly Mega Blocks, I'll pass. She's pretty. There's a couple of spots where she's tripped, but shoot, you could fix that with a marker pretty easy. I think that is really pretty. I don't think they're 50% off anymore. Not that I have any room to take it home, but yeah, that's nice too. This is a girl shirt, obviously, but this is what Don wants to be in his next life. Oh, we had hibachi and company. It was really good. I didn't think, I was so ravenous in there and it looked so good. We really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, our time is coming to an end, and I'm going to drive Sam home and then go pick up Johnny downtown. It did spit rain just a little bit, but not a lot. But it's definitely one of those mixed sky kind of days. The sun's still playing peekaboo with us, but it's 68 out there now, and it's definitely feeling warm. Have Johnny in the car with me, and we're headed back to Fuquay. We're home now, and I'm back on egg decorating mode. I wet this one first, and I'm noticing some dye transfer to the yellow, and I let it sit an extra 10 minutes after the 12-minute cook time. So let me unwrap it and see if we got a better result. The reason why I'm trying this so hard is because it doesn't jostle them around. Well, obviously wetting the egg and the tie before putting it in there was exactly what the doctor ordered. I am now exceptionally pleased with how this one turned out. And I think I'm going to keep on using it, the dash thing. It's just that I need to wet the tie and the egg. You know, it's a little warm out here now.
Very comfy.
It's 70. It has significantly warmed up. I have on a long sleeve shirt still, and I'm going to be too warm. So I'm walking over here, which is not our normal spot, because the town has installed the Easter eggs today. And this one looked really pretty, and I thought we'd come and see it. It has a number on it, number 36. So I don't remember what all of the rules are, but I think essentially you're supposed to try to find all around town all the eggs they've hidden. I think this one's new. This one is more well done even than some of the other ones. It's very cool. All right, so now that we walked this far, I said, you know, why don't we divert from our normal routine and walk the environmental park before it gets stinking hot and buggy and...
We do something different, spontaneous, not us.
Well, most of the time we're in a rush to get back because you got to get back to work.
Yeah,
Don's done with work for the day, so we can, you know, piddle. And I guess I'm pretty serious about getting my 3 miles in, but You know, sometimes you gotta break the rules. Spontaneity, baby. I'm glad we have this natural area. A lot of people do come over here and walk, but with all the invasive privet taking basically over the entire park, it's a little sad. But there's the water spot. This was that bridge that they worked so hard on.
Yep.
Earlier this year.
Yep.
A couple days ago, I saw my first butterfly, and I just saw my first dragonfly. Yay, spring! Yeah, another thing good about being down here today is it's nice and dry. You don't want to walk down here after a heavy rain. There are several trails in here. We're on the one right now that kind of follows the road, more or less. But we'll turn around and then go up, follow the high power lines. Oh, by the way, they swapped out the wood for the metal poles today on that one high power line. They, you know, had delivered the metal poles a couple weeks ago. Well, the water obviously does come rushing through here sometimes. It's pretty calm right now. You know, the water that flows across our front yard feeds into down here. And this is much lower than the house. So we never worry about that water in the front yard. All the ferns are popping open. They're all up in the yard. They're everywhere now. And the wild violets have opened. There's lots of little purple. If I see a stand of them, I'll show you. Well, I guess we'll do white tail trail. Say that fast 3 times.
Yeah, uphill white tail trail.
Well, now we're officially on the noisy side of the park because that's 401 over there, just beyond those trees. Don walked all the way over to the bridge one time when we were down here, but your legs aren't dressed for that today, and neither are mine.
Nope.
All right, you can see across that there's 401 over there. And obviously with the noise on the microphone, it's a little breezy, but today we need the breeze.
Yeah.
I see somebody walking way up over there.
Yeah.
That just goes down to the tree, not actual trail.
You can't.
No, it
there's
goes.
a piece of trail, but you can't cross the creek anymore.
Okay.
There
used to be a creek crossing, unless they've put one back.
Well, that's possible.
They did do a lot of work over here over the winter. Well, we're trying to get in plenty of steps, so we'll explore. If we can afford to turn around and go back the way we came. Nope, no creek crossing here. Is there one down further? Just goes back to the trail where we were a few minutes ago. Well, this way we can say we walked all of the trail, even if we have to backtrack on it. Yeah, I guess this was over here before Jeff Wells Trail, where we walk every morning, was installed. And that's why mostly Don used to be over here. And, you know, it was good sometimes, but when it was wet and buggy and mosquito-y, it wasn't good. Or if it got too dark, it wasn't good. Or lots of reasons. Yeah, so if you come in here with your dog and they want to get in the water for a bit, this sandbar here is a really great location where the bank's not too high, the water's not too deep, you know, the drill. I'm not aware of any reason why it wouldn't be okay to let the dog go in the water. I check for glass. You know, sometimes storms wash trash down into the creek, but... All right, we've come full circle from the missing bridge. I told Donna this is the part of the park that I haven't been in as much when I would come with the kids back in the day. And the boys and their little girlfriend, they used to like to throw stones and sticks in the water and stuff over here. Don says it just goes this way a little farther and then you got to turn right around and come back. So there was an amphitheater. Where was the amphitheater?
Right there in that
Okay.
There's several benches parallel to each other.
He says there used to be several benches over there lined up. Not anymore. They do religious services or something at it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, there's nothing there now except a trash can.
That's right.
I don't even want to know how often they don't empty that.
That's right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, there's the highway.
Yeah.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, right
Told
there.
Donnie needs to go back into retirement because there are several birdhouses in the park in need of renovation. One's missing a roof, for God's sake. But somebody's fixed that one, Donnie, or put up the right stuff in the first place, something new.
I don't remember it being that good that night.
They've even got a hole guard on it for right size for bluebirds. Oh, somebody's put up a little fairy garden. Now I wonder if there's a geocache there or something. Maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
But that's pretty cool. I'm glad it doesn't appear to have been stolen from. Well, we walked for an hour, but we're half a mile short.
Right. Well, it's because we did all that elevation change and.
Yeah, I mean, it was a workout. No, we didn't, you know. So they put up the metal poles today. When I went by, they were there this morning and getting ready to start. And I came by this afternoon, they had the cherry picker and the guy was way up there high. And
Well, I think they're done. I don't think they're going to take the wooden poles down. They just sort of fasten the wooden pole to the steel. I don't think they're going to take it down. I think they're done. That's my hypothesis.
well, time will tell. Well, hopefully we're over the hurdle on cold. Tux is to my left, but he's pruning, he's cleaning, he's licking. Pruning. How about preening? Like bird feathers, preen. And he's grooming himself. What I was trying to say was he's grooming. I'm seeing a Tim the Tool Time Taylor. Tim Taylor Tool Time, more power. Right. It was really hurting my chest. The muscles blowing. All right. He wants to see.
I'm gonna get
Now don't move. Okay.
I ain't doing anything. You ready?
Yep.
It's gonna be a little noisy.
Fail.
A little bit too much power.
I thought you could control that thing. I thought you could control it.
More power. You can't have too much
I
power.
just needed a little bit of blowing.
A little bit of blowing.
I guess it's not going to work, huh?
I guess not. Considering I'm now covered in egg.
Well, you were going for your shower anyway. At least I didn't wait till after your shower.
This is true.
It takes a while to get it started.
I think it's got a leak.
Donnie, more blowing. It takes a while to get it started. You can uncover it, cover it. I mean, it takes a while to get it started. Stop for a second. Then take it all the way. Somebody said, the heck with that tool. When we was a kid, we just blew.
Did you poke it around inside to break the yolk? No.
No. Obviously, at our house, we ain't too worried about salmonella. Well, I put raw eggs in the ice cream all the time. The first one really shot out. I was impressed. It's coming. It's working. Keep going. Keep going. All you do is break them. All right, I've unwrapped one of them. That tie and the technique, it turned out really good. I'm super happy. I thought the blue would contrast nicely with the red. See? Good contrast there. Let's unwrap the rest of them.